Unlike you and unlike the media, before I make a statement, I like to know the facts.
President Trump getting fired up, engaging in a hostile back and forth with reporters who were asking about his response to what happened in Charlottesville. The president didn't hold anything back.
Saying both sides are to blame for last weekend's race-fueled riots in Charlottesville. WBZ's Liam Martin is here now with more from the president. Liam?
Paula and David, the president and his team spent much of yesterday trying to clarify that he wholeheartedly condemns the racism at the rally in Charlottesville. Well, just moments ago, he walked that back a bit, saying that some of them are good people who just want to protect the statue of Robert E. Lee.
I'm not finished, fake news.
In a fiery press conference, President Trump says he didn't wait too long to condemn the white nationalists at this weekend's Charlottesville rally.
I didn't wait long. I wanted to make sure, unlike most politicians, that what I said was correct, not make a quick statement. The statement I made on Saturday, the first statement, was a fine statement.
The president has been under fire after white nationalists and neo-Nazis praised his initial response to the violence this weekend. He clarified that response yesterday, outright condemning racism. But today, he defended the protesters who wanted to protect the statue of Confederate leader Robert E. Lee.
Many of those people were there to protest the taking down of the statue of Robert E. Lee. So, this week it's Robert E. Lee. I noticed that Stonewall Jackson's coming down. I wonder, is it George Washington next week, and is it Thomas Jefferson the week after? You know, you really do have to ask yourself, where does it stop?
Several CEOs have now resigned from the White House Manufacturing Council because of the president's initial response to Charlottesville, and Mr. Trump lashed out at them today.
They're not taking their job seriously as it pertains to this country. We want jobs, manufacturing in this country. If you look at some of those people that you're talking about, they're outside of the country. They're having a lot of their product made outside. If you look at Merkel.
Now, as for the white nationalist who allegedly plowed his car through a crowd of counter-protesters this weekend, killing a young woman, Mr. Trump did call him a disgrace to his family and to the country. David?
All right, Liam, thank you. That